So, Grand Rising, y'all. I just woke up, and I just have to say, the 3D Matrix is glitching. It's glitching in a major way. Um, some of the things that you might notice happening for you in your day-to-day life is just having pockets of time where you don't remember what happened or what you were doing. Like, tell me now, what did you eat yesterday for lunch? You probably don't know. Okay, it might take you a little while to recall it. Um, so there are a lot of events happening around the world, and I want to make this really clear. Do not allow yourself to get stuck in the vibrational vortex of what's happening in the world. Detach your emotions from what's happening in the world. Ground yourself, anchor yourself, because the amount of plasma that is being seeded to us by Betelgeuse, by Sirius as it is rising, by the sun going through its solar cycle, this is all plasma energy. The moon is now a smiley face because we are no longer positioned in the same location of the Milky Way galaxy. Timelines are merging together and crisscrossing. Things are changing. History is being edited. So it's very important that you remember who you are and that you recall your galactic heritage, who you were as a star seed when you came here, that you study yourself, focus on yourself. Right now, what's going to benefit you is to slow down when you can and breathe. Breathe into the belly, not your chest, with the intention that every exhale will clear out any frequencies that are incoherent and causing distortion in your auric field. This is so important that we are doing this. For those of us who are star seeds, for those of us who are neurodivergent, for those of us who are drawn to the path of being a spiritual seeker, a seeker of truth, even if it means it's going to shatter your illusion. That's what it's supposed to do, but it's not comfortable. Now, my dreams have been really strange lately. It's almost as if something is trying to interrupt my dreams or steal my dreams out of my mind. But my dreams is the framework in which I built my entire business. Okay. So everything that I have ever done, and if you are new and don't know me, go back and look me up. You can go all the way back to 2006 on YouTube when my journey started after my near death experience. But last night, I dreamed about Bobby Hemmit. And we were having a conversation, and he was basically confirming some of the things that I had been saying. And I do not put everything that I know on this internet and will not. For those who are close to me, for those who have been longtime clients, they get information and we have conversations. For those who are on Patreon, they get a specific type of information from me. And for those who are in my members only on YouTube, get a specific type of information from me. So I've kind of created different lanes for all of the different things that I can do to assist others in this journey. But Bobby was telling me that a lot of the stuff that I had been saying and that he had been talking about was happening. But this is the thing: people who worship something outside of them, they're being used as a battery to fuel the things that we are now learning have been harming us, and they don't know. even if you do not know the damage of giving energy to a demiurge, a demigod, it's not the true God, and there are many of them, okay? But there are words that I can't even use to tell you the entire story of what I'm saying on this platform. But there is a specific set of people who are masters at many different cosmologies, one of them being Mesopotamian and Sumerian cosmology, blended with ancient Kemet science, African cosmology. These people have taken this information from all of these different ancient sciences and spiritual systems and created a system that siphons energy to fuel their agendas. This is what we see happening right now. But at the same time, simultaneously, because of the stargates that are being activated, there are many sightings that will be happening around the world. But because of AI, a lot of us won't be able to tell what's real and what's not. This is where your third eye comes into play. This is where your intuition comes into play. And you will be able to tell what's real, what's relevant, and what's not. As we move deeper into the summer of 2026, the events that are going to be taking place are going to be really shocking for a lot of people. And a lot of people are going to lose heart. And a lot of people are going to lose their rug is going to be pulled from under people who are not mentally, emotionally, and spiritually grounded. So, whatever your spiritual practices are, and self care is a spiritual practice, rest is a rebellion. It is a spiritual practice. But whatever they are, you want to 10 toes down. Make sure that you are committed to that, and that what you profess when you talk your spiritual talk is a part of your process so that you can have progress as we are descending into the chaos. Now, when me and Bobby was talking, the scene that we were dropped into was like TV episodes, and people were rioting because supplies was low, and for some people it was not affordable. So people were rioting and taking supplies and stuff, and it was like it was crazy. And Bobby, in his true form, he jumped up and landed like a superhero, cracked the asphalt where he landed and started getting some shit. He was like, I see some shit I've been wanting. And so he left the conversation. I'm like, damn, Bob, we was in the middle. I had a couple of more things that I wanted to run past you. um, so I say that to say this. We are not just our physical body. And I'm someone who has been so sick to where I wasn't fully in my body. And I kind of would leave and come back. I've been in that liminal space. And so you are more than your physical form. You aren't just a physical being. So keep that in mind as these things are happening, because on an etheric level, a lot of us are our aura is being penetrated, and if you are an empath and you have poor boundaries, you want to make sure that you put a lot of focus into that. So I think that that's all that I wanted to say. But yeah, just go and check out all my content if it resonates with you, and you would glean something that you probably haven't heard anywhere else. But this is where we are. So yeah, you're not tripping. It's happening.